back, abs, and glutes at elite. Follow along. This is a great workout. All right, guys, Tuesday, back day for me, and I was just fired up to train. Had a bunch of client emails this morning. They were all great, progressive, working through preps. One of my guys just got accepted to the Masters Olympia, so I'm pumped about that. So what better way to come in and literally rage on my worst body part. So today, sole goal, as much blood, hard work, and intensity as I can pour into this back. So this isn't a lot of fluff, it's just pure work. So follow along as I explain every exercise in detail. All right, rotation number one, big shocker, right? Straight arm pull downs, supersetted with this prime pronated to supinated pull down. So straight arm pull downs, you know the deal. I'm trying to warm up my lats, pump blood in there, get a good pumping connection to my upper back. I'm not really thinking it's gonna pack on pounds of lean tissue, but I can really feel and connect to it. So this is a primer for the pull down. So just working up in weight, sets of 15, 12, 10, and then walking right over after I finish that set and getting into this prime pull down. So let me talk you through this. I have the rotate handles on there on a prime short bar, and all I'm thinking about is going from a pronated grip, and as I'm come down, drive to semi-supinated. This feels incredible. If you watch the form here, I'm trying to think about taking my chest north, getting a slight lean back, and really drive my elbows down towards my pockets. 2 warm-ups, 2 feeder sets, and then 2 works. So you see the top end and the back off. This felt great, and my back was literally on fire by the time I finished. Another primer here, but this time for a rowing motion. So single arm cable row. Watch how I'm positioned on this bench. I'm kicked over to the side and thinking about driving that elbow back and keeping my elbow down or my shoulder down to really engage as much of that lat as possible. I did 3 warm-up field sets, so really it was 1 warm-up, 2 field sets, and then 2 work, a top end and a back off here, going from anywhere between 8 and 15 reps, just trying to squeeze that back and connect to it before I got over to the Cybex row, which is gonna be a moneymaker exercise for me. Cybex row. All I needed was 2 field sets, one with 150, one with 200 in the stack, and then I'm gonna pin a gym pin into a 25-pound plate on there and do a triple drop. So, little funny story for you. Chad said, how many reps are you gonna do? And I said, probably 8 to 10. Right as I strapped in, I was like, fuck that. 8? No, we're getting 12. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You have to find a way to will to more reps. I could easily quit at 8 when the shit got hard, or find a way to grind those last 4 out. So 12 reps, strip the gym pin in the quarter, drop to 150, do as many as I could, drop to 100, do as many as I could. Triple drop set, 1 working set for this piece, and my back, oh, it was thumping after that. Second money maker of the day, the step forward dumbbell row. Now, I've never done above 125 on these. Today, I said, let's pick up the 130. I got like, I think it's like 8.5, 9, however you want to count that. And the last 9th rep was a little shallow. So let's call it 8.5. Again, if you notice and you're following this channel, like all the strength right now is going up. So that just means keep pounding food, keep lifting weights, it's working. So that's how we know we're on the right path. All right guys, Dante rows. We hadn't done these for the channel. If you look here, I have the rope attached to a city cable row. I have my knees to the back of the bench here. I'm thinking about turtle shelling my upper back and then driving my elbows towards my pockets. Now, what I really just want to focus on here is the negative. I'm controlling these, really letting it out slow. I'm not overextending at the shoulder, meaning letting it all the way out and hyper stretching. I'm getting to the point where my lats are fully lengthened and then coming right back down, squeezing, driving my elbows towards my pockets. So a rest pulse set here, go to failure, rest for 20 seconds, go to failure, rest for 20 seconds, go to failure, done. And that finished my upper back. Transitioning to lower back and abs. So reverse hyper, 2 sets of 25, and I'm just simply supersetting that or alternating set. It's not a rush from piece to piece. I'm just going over to the hanging leg raise, trying to get 20 reps. 2 rounds of that, and I just finished off my back and then abs. Now we're on to some glutes. Final exercise of the day, glute bridge. Worked up to 4 plates aside and just trying to nail the contraction for 15. doing a back off with 2 plates aside where I'm holding the contraction for a 5 count. I think I got 11 there. So again, top set, not really trying to move a ton of load. I've used as many as 6 plates aside on this piece for 20, but at the end of my session of back, what I want to think about here is just pushing blood into my glutes, getting a pump. So I'm using more of what I would consider a moderate load with 4 plates for a top set of 15. And then we're gonna do a back off after about a 90-second rest period with 2 plates aside where I'm really squeezing and nailing every bit of contraction. And with those 2 sets, I told Chaz when we walked back here to finish the outro, I was like, my ass is thumping. Like, it's kicking right now, it's fully pumped. And that just goes to show you, if you take those 2 sets, make them count, your form is perfect, you can still see growth and progress, even if it's sub-maximal weight. There you have it, guys. Back, abs, glutes at elite. And again, these glutes at the end are just a touch up. I wouldn't really consider this like a hardcore glute day. I'm just trying to push blood there, squeeze, get good contractions so that come contest time, like I'm in the groove of hitting glutes more than 1 time a week. I'm not getting tons of residual soreness where I can't continually train them 4 or 5 times a week like I do at the end of a prep. So follow along, try this workout. You're gonna freaking love it, I'm telling you. If you want something to pump your upper back, get a low back, that's gonna be our decompressing portion. Get a little bit of abs, a little bit of glutes. This is the workout for you. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe, and Chris on the TV.